Hey, Gene.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Trina,
Hey, Jimmy.
got a package, Dan. How's it going? What's up? Hey.
Hey, so. Jimmy, I'm really slammed. Just tell me what you need.
What is it? I can't open it. So what does it say?
I must call to your attention the newly passed Environmental Impact and Sustainability Assurance Act, a statute that, as you know, went into effect without any ex post facto provisions in place.
You got a second, Chuck?
Not really.
It'll just take 2 seconds, I promise.
All right. What's this? Is this a joke?
No, no joke.
You passed the bar?
Yeah, I did. I thought if Kim could do it, maybe I can too, you know? So I got my last few credits for undergrad from a community college. I mean, they're not just for draft dodgers and yoga classes, all right? And I found a law school that would accept me. I mean, it wasn't Georgetown or anything, but the University of American Samoa.
Oh, correspondence school.
Well, I wasn't going to quit work, right? Nights, weekends, and, you know, they call it distance learning nowadays. But they're accredited. Go land crabs. So, you know, I did that. And the bar exam's a mother. I mean, for me, it was. I failed it the first 2 times, but I guess it's like losing your virginity. 3rd time's the charm.
This must have taken you years, and you kept it a secret all this time. Why? You didn't come to me for help?
Jesus, Chuck, you're the busiest guy I know. I mean, you're doing important shit.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
Are you proud of me?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Thanks. Chuck, that means a lot. Oh, hey, I was hoping, you know, if you think it's appropriate, once I get sworn in and everything, consider hiring me.
As what? Oh, a lawyer, obviously. Yeah. Well, that's the question I'm going to have to take up with Howard and the other partners. You know, it's not my decision alone. But how could they say no? So much drive. Jimmy, look what you've done here.
Devil's food.
Yeah, I will sue the store for you.
And just remember us when you're all big time, huh?
I don't remember you now, Bert.
You represent the mailroom, so you show those upstairs jackholes how it gets.
Hey. What are you folks up to? Having a party?
Yeah.
Just a little celebration on behalf of New Mexico's newest attorney.
I heard. Jesus, Jimmy, you're a regular Charlie Hustle. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. Thanks.
Would you like some cake?
Oh, here.
Don't mind if I do. Really, really impressive, Jimmy. We're all proud of you. Hey, I hate to interrupt, but could you guys give Jimmy and me a moment?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Please, sit down. Let's reassess in 6 months. Thanks for understanding, Jimmy. You want the door open or closed?
Close.
How's it going?
Settling back in.
Great. So apparently they are ready for us.
Oh, thanks. But I want to get a couple things done before lunch, and I'm still trying to
Come
settle.
on, Kim. You deserve this. Come bask in the glow. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you making time in the middle of your busy days. I'm pleased to announce that, working closely with the Bernalillo County District Attorney's Office, we've reached a plea agreement for former Treasurer Craig Kettleman. We believe this is a just and fair outcome and brings to a close an incident Mr. Kettleman deeply regrets. He is committed to making amends.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to see Mrs. Landry.
Sign in right here, please. Are you a relative?
Lawyer. But I treat my clients like family.
You know where to find her?
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, good morning, folks. Hey, Jimmy McGill. Hey, pick a card, any card. All right. How's it going there? Good. Whoa, not so. Oh. A little surprise from the card firm.
Get it back, squeeze. Squeeze whatever you got that's below the water that I can't see. Oh, yeah.
All right, Mrs. Landry, just a few more signatures, and that will be done.
Would you like another high drops?
No, thank you. I'm all hydroxed out.
Oh, well, please help yourself if you change your mind.
All right, that one. Okay, and that one. And that is it.
Oh, what a relief. I should have done this years ago.
Well, people do tend to put it off, but everybody should have a will. Please tell your friends. And that comes to $140. And I'm happy to take cash or a check or cash.
One moment.
Could you write me a check?
Well, it's been so long. I really don't know if I have enough in my account. I am so sorry. This is awful, but all I have is $43.
Okay.
Now, I could ask for an advance. I'm just so sorry.
It's fine.
I don't know what to say. This is awful. You could keep the will until I get my allowance, and that should only be until the end of next week.
That's not necessary. Here's my address. Just mail it to me when you've got it. All right? And why don't we'll just make it an even 120. All right?
Thank you.
You have a nice day. Excuse me, allowance? Your family has you on an allowance?
No, it's my money. I just get it from Sandpiper Crossing. $500 a month.
I don't understand. You should have Social Security checks plus that pension we talked about. So how are you on an allowance?
Well, the checks go to Sandpiper, and then they take out my fees and my expenses. Why don't you just come on in? I'm afraid I'm not explaining it very well. I have statements here. Somewhere.
So your pension and Social Security go straight to the Sandpiper people?
They take out what they need, and then I get my allowance, and all the rest goes into my savings account. It's really all very above board. A lot of places do it this way.
This is how they do it for everybody around here?
Well, yes, they try to make everything easy for us.
Mrs. Landry, are any of your friends around who I could talk to?
Saturday, Officer Warren was a friend of ours.
Well, we're going to find out. You have to look on the back, okay, and see this key. See, you have reading glasses. Can I borrow your glasses? Yes. Thank you. Oh, these are going to help me, but I don't know if they'll do the trick. So tiny. 4, 10, 12. I think it might be Q-tips. I can't tell. It's probably an accident, but we should look into it, don't you think? They're not doing this intentionally, okay? This could be a mistake. But if we correct the mistake, then you'll get some money back, and it'll be fair. Hey, Chuck. My boxes, the ones I left. Oh. Sandpiper Crossing. Sandpiper Crossing. Did you do my wills?
Yes, I did.
Hey, would you look at that? Thank you.
Don't thank me. This was a one-time thing. And don't think I don't see what you were doing here. You wanted to play Tom Sawyer. Wanted me to paint the fence. God help me, it worked. You need help? Hire a paralegal. Stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
You're not even listening to me.
No, I hear you, Chuck, okay? Self-reliance. It's great stuff. Would you look at this?
What did I just say?
Take a look, okay? Just right here. Do you see what I see? All I'm asking is for you to take a look, please.
Sandpiper Crossing.
It's a retirement home, assisted living. This is one of their monthly invoices they send their residents.
What exactly am I looking for here?
It's nothing earth-shaking, just little things like this right here.
$14 for code 118-62. What's 118-62?
I wonder.
How could you even read this? It's like microfilm. 118-62 is facial tissue. $14 for a box of Kleenex.
Yeah, I found others. There's $3.50 for a single roll of toilet paper, $22 for a bottle of aspirin. It's a clear pattern of overcharging. Nothing huge, but it adds up to real money. I mean, here, look. This woman, she got soaked for like $400 last month. And there's a pretty solid attempt at concealment of that fact, which, to my way of thinking, makes it fraud.
This was in work I did?
Yeah, you must have missed it. Look, Chuck, I got lucky, right? Even a stop clock is right twice a day. But this is no mom and pop outfit, okay? I dug around a little. They're owned by some kind of real estate investment trust. I'm working on getting more info, but this could be big. I mean, this could be a big case, right?
Well, if it's more than a few errand billings, and if it's systematic and you establish a pattern, it could be class action.
What do I do now? I mean, what next?
Well, you're gonna need more information. You don't want to go off half-cocked.
Full cock. Okay, no, I'm gonna head back there. Thank you. You're the best. Back to see Mrs. Landry. Okay. What gives?
Sorry, sir. New policy. We're concerned about solicitation on the premises.
I'm not a gigolo, if that's what you're implying.
Legal solicitation. We are obligated to protect our residents from being harassed, and we have the right to refuse entry.
I have clients in there now. They have a legal right to meet with me.
What? You'll just have to arrange to meet them elsewhere.
Oh, come on, guys. Seriously? What are you making Soylent Green back there? It's... All right, okay. I'm backing away. Yeah? You know what? This has got me a little bit stirred up down there. Can I use your restroom? Please, I got IBS.
Go ahead.
Clients of James M. McGill. This is to inform you, Steve.
Sir, are you all right in there?
We believe that breach of contract.
Come on now, sir. I've been very patient.
Clear pattern of malfeasance uses or negligent infliction of emotional
Sir, I really
distress.
need you to finish up and come out now.
Contact by the end of the week, or I will be forced to move forward.
Sir, I need you to
This
finish
is a
up.
demand letter informing Sandpiper Crossing of pending litigation for defrauding my clients through systematic overcharging. You're shredding in there. I'm not deaf. I can hear you. Stop right now. This makes it official, right? If you don't stop shredding right now, that's destruction of evidence. Spoliation, that's what it's called. And it's a felony, so call your lawyers right now. Tell them I said that. Me, James McGill, Esquire. I'm telling you guys, big mistake.
Hey,
Hey. Am I calling at a bad time?
No, not at all.
how you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. Getting by. How
How about you?
Getting by.
It's good to hear from you.
Yeah. There's been a lot going on. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, I was hoping maybe you could do me a favor. Do you think you could watch Kaylee? It'll be during my shift, the day after tomorrow. I hate to ask, but my regular sitter's down.
Anything you need, I'll be there.
You can get off work? I don't want to impose or anything.
Anytime. It's not an imposition.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
At 1:45?
I'll see you then.
Okay.
Damn it!
It's not like we're close to being done. I mean, can't you get somebody else to do it?
Right. They don't pay any of us enough for this.
On and on. And so I'm like, why are you making your problem my problem?
Right, like you don't have enough problems of your own.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Thank you. But
James McGill.
Mr. McGill, Rich Schweikert of Schweikert and Coakley.
We're the law firm representing Sandpiper Crossing Assisted Living. How are you this evening?
Quite well, thank you. How are you?
Doing fine. Doing fine.
Sorry to call so late. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, it's fine.
It's just that you're whispering.
I'm at the opera.
Oh, what opera?
Magic Flute.
Mozart. Lovely.
Well, I'll try not to keep you. We received something from you today, and we're not quite sure what.
It's a demand letter.
Ah. Well, it was a little confusing because it was written on...
Well, I had to write it quickly because your clients were in the process of destroying evidence.
Mr. McGill,
If you're talking about shredding documents, it's neither irregular nor illegal.
every business in America does it.
You say potato, I say spoliation.
Maybe you should walk me through what you're alleging here.
I believe it's all in the letter.
I'm not saying it's not, but it's a bit hard to read.
Next time I'd use double ply.
Let's not fixate on the medium, okay? Let's look at the message. Your clients are facing multiple counts of elder abuse and fraud and deceptive and unfair trade practices. And that's just a start, okay? I'm not a betting man, but I bet the farm I'll find more.
Mr. McGill, are you related to Charles McGill?
He's my brother.
Yeah? How's he doing these days?
I fail to see the relevance of this.
Frankly, the only reason that I made
This phone call was out of respect for Charles, on the off chance that he might be related to him. My partner suggested that the best
response would be to send a Rule 11 letter and have you sanctioned, but I didn't want to jump to that immediately.
How about you stop trying to rattle my cage and just, respond to the merits?
This is my response, Mr. McGill. You have no good faith basis to threaten any litigation. This is a shakedown, and we both know it. Now, if you push this any further, my hands will be tied. Sorry for interrupting your evening. Enjoy the magic flute.
Blow my magic flute.
you doing here?
Chuck, sorry to show up like this. I just needed space to work.
What is all this? What have you done to my dining room?
They were spoliating, the Sandpiper people. They wouldn't let me in, and I could see that they were shredding. I wrote them a demand letter. I gave it to them.
You broke into a nursing home?
Assisted living.
And you stole their garbage?
No, it was in public. There was no lock, no nothing. I just lifted the lid, and there it was. There's no reasonable expectation of privacy in that situation, is there? You can't say it's private if a hobo can use it as a wigwam. That's the standard, right? If animals or vagrants can get in?
More or less, yes.
Okay, so this is all legal. I mean, it's completely above the belt legal. I just need to figure out what they're trying to cover up. You know, you don't shred like this unless you got something to hide, am I right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, come on, Chuck. A lawyer shows up, starts figuring out their little scheme, and suddenly this? No, it's not a coincidence. It's in here.
Well, at least it's not cross-cut.
Look, you won't even know I'm here, okay? I just need some space and some quiet, and I'll be out of your hair as soon as I can.
Stop. It's okay. You can work here.
Thanks.
I don't mind the company. You look like you could use a cup of coffee.
Good God, yes.
I'll put it on.
God's sweet sake.
Oh, good, you're up.
Well, Jesus, Chuck, how long have I been asleep? Chuck, how did you... I can't believe this. Thank you. This is a huge help. I felt like I was shoveling snow in a blizzard.
Well, it gets better.
What's this?
It's your smoking gun.
It's an invoice for syringes.
Yes, from?
Morrissey Medical Supply, Lincoln, Nebraska. So?
Trust me. Meanwhile, we need to start pulling case law. Any precedent dealing with 18 U.S.C. 1961 to 68, probably not a bad idea to pull 3047-1 from NMSA 1978. I don't think that's going to play, really, but it's a good opening salvo for us.
Wait, us? We're working together on this?
That's up to you, Jimmy. All right. No, all right. All right. Let's get to work.
Kim Wexler.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh, man. Sweet talking right out of the gate. You want something. Make it fast. I want to go home.
Okay. Will you look something up for me on Westlaw? Please?
You're lucky. I'm a pushover. All right. Hit me.
Thank you.
Anything on Sedema v. Imrex, Schlesinger
v. Disney, Holmes v. SIPC.
Oh, slow down. V. Disney, Holmes v.
PC.
Yeah. And anything on 5712 1 through 24 NMSA 1978.
Okay. It would help if I knew what you were looking for here.
Anything. Everything.
What, you want me to just read you the head notes or something?
No. Print it. Full cases. And any cases that cite to those
Cases. Shepherdized like the wolves at the door.
Jesus. Jimmy, that's going to be thousands of pages.
Pretty pleased with sugar on top? Come on, you owe me one.
Yes, I do. But this is going to take hours. And who do I bill it to?
Bill it to Howard.
I still remember his code. 1933, same year Hitler came to power.
You're not funny. I'm not billing it to my boss.
How about yours? I'll pay you back.
Jimmy, this is $400 worth of printing. The accountants will find it and I'll get fired, which sounds fun and all, but no.
Okay, hold on a second.
Hey,
Kim can't print without a code. Should I go over there and take notes and come back?
No. It'll take too long. Use mine, 1868.
1868. Use that. It's Chuck's.
You're using Chuck's number? Does Chuck know you're using Chuck's number?
We're working on something together. And bring it over to his place after. You're a lifesaver.
Wait. You're working a case together?
Yeah. Keep this under your hat. But it's going to be huge. Maybe a class action even. We think it'll settle
For 1, maybe 2 million.
How does that work? Chuck's a partner at HHM.
So what? I know Chuck's partnership agreement chapter and verse. He can work with outside parties.
That clause is intended for small-time stuff. Pro bono cases.
So I'm Bono. I'm very Bono. Chuck's a rock star, okay? They'll work it out.
And Chuck can handle this? Last time I saw him, he was...
Last time you
Saw him, he wasn't himself, okay? This is good for him.
Okay.
What?
I don't know. Just... whatever. I'll see you in a couple hours.
Okay, we're ordering a pizza, okay? I'll save you a slice.
You know, if you don't separate those, you're going to end up with brown.
Hello?
Hey, we're in here. Oh, we're playing sculptor. She's Michelangelina. How's work?
Work. How'd it go?
Kid's a dream. She's easy. And you better stay that way.
How you doing, Susie, huh?
Well, I better be going.
Oh, wait, hang on a sec. I want to talk to you about something.
What's up?
I want to know what I should do with this. I've been carrying it around for weeks, like holding on to it. Every place I put it feels wrong. I thought about putting it in the collection plate, but that seemed, I don't know. Look, with Mabby gone, I have expenses, and the death benefit helped, but what I want to ask you is, can I spend this?
Stace, if this money helps you and Kaylee, if it does a single good thing in this world, then you spend every penny.
It's a relief. It'll help a lot. Of course, it's only a drop in the bucket.
I swear everyone I know has had problems with them. I had one, the computer in the engine. It locked in the middle of the Rockies. I decided I was overheating, and that was it. Yeah, I couldn't get it fixed for 100 miles. I had to have it towed to Telluride. It was unbelievable. No, it's the chip. It's the little... Yeah, it's like $800, not counting labor. Hey, Mel, can I call you back?
Chuck, the Sandpiper has landed. Gentlemen, I'm Jimmy McGill. Welcome.
Rich Stryker. This is Alvin Reese. Phil Jurgens.
Thanks for coming. Oh, I have to ask you, please leave electronics in the car. Laptops, Blackberries, Palm Pilots, watches. If you lick it and it goes bzzz, leave it here.
Why?
My brother Chuck has a certain sensitivity. It's a medical condition. This is the price of admission.
Yeah, I heard about this. Go ahead, it's fine. There you go.
Make yourselves comfortable, gentlemen. I'll be right back. Chuck, come on, buddy.
I don't know if I can do this.
You can do this, all right? These guys, those guys, they're nothing, okay? They're the Pistons and you're the Bulls, all right? All you got to do is sit there and look intimidating. They're scared of you already, and they should be. You're Charles McGill. Let's go. Let's go get him.
Hey, do you remember me, Charles? We were on a co-defense. Churches Go Nuts v. Amendola. It was 10 years ago. Yeah. Oh, our guys were suing the other guys, and they were suing us right back. And the city had some grievance with everyone. So we had to bundle like 4 actions together, and I was sure that we were sunk. But you quoted, what was it? Addiston Pipe and Steel. You turned it all antitrust, and the whole thing went away in summary judgment. It was amazing. It was amazing. I figured you'd be arguing in front of the Supreme Court someday.
Well, that's good to see you.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get started. We've read your revised demand. It's quite a laundry list, very creative.
Yeah, creative. Like the way your clients have been billing my clients, because that's like Salvador Dali creative.
That's cute. You know, you're not going to make this stick. Setting aside evidentiary concerns.
Oh, your guys couldn't afford $10 for a padlock? That's on them. Public property.
Maybe a judge sees that your way, maybe he doesn't. But the damages for elder abuse, the statute requires proof that there was some undue influence, someone threatening the residents of Sandpiper Crossing.
As far as I understand it, no one has claimed there's a guy with a knife telling them to hand over their lunch money.
There are a lot of assisted living facilities out there that may be disreputable, but that's not the case with our client, not even close. All their facilities, all 12 of them, every single one, 5-star rated. You go to any one of them right now, and you know what you'll see? You'll see happy, healthy residents. Sandpiper takes care of these people. They don't bilk them. But we looked into it, and some of your clients have, in fact, been overbilled. It's an accounting error. It doesn't rise to the level of fraud, not even close.
We've calculated the damages. All told, it's $46,320.
So here's what we're prepared to do. We're going to make your clients whole. A check for the 46 and change right now. And on top of that, we'll give you another $46K to cover your expenses. So what's that, 92? Let's call it $100,000 even. We admit to no wrongdoing, and your clients release all claims.
I think you're going to need to do better than that.
This was in your demand letter. It's syringes. So, I don't know if you know this, but that's a pretty standard item in an assisted living facility.
Correct, but it's not what it is that matters. It's where it's from.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Go Cornhuskers. Since you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'll explain it to you. Nebraska, although they both begin with the letter N, actually turns out to be a different state than New Mexico. So your client accepted shipments across state lines for its enterprise. In the U.S. mail, no less.
Are you trying to make this a Rico case?
Like our client is John Gotti or something?
Yeah. You know as well as I do, Rico's used mostly for business beefs. Sedema establishes a pretty low threshold for Rico provisions to kick in. Interstate commerce is a bitch, huh? As soon as we establish a pattern of, what was your word, overbilling? I prefer the classic term of fraud. You're looking at treble damages, so your $100,000, I think you know where you can stick it.
Will you give us a moment? Well, what number exactly did you have in mind?
20 million.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Oh, you can't
$20 million. Or we'll see you in court.
$20 million?
Didn't you hear them? This is a big company. 12 separate facilities. They can't possibly all be in New Mexico. This is potentially a multi-state federal class action lawsuit with a Rico kicker at the penalty phase. 20 million, that's conservative. Yeah. Class search, that's where we start. I'll draft our complaint, try to get us a conditional one. They'll try to pierce it, but it should hold long enough to start discovery. We need to get you back on the grounds. Quash this prohibition against you. Some injunctive relief, maybe a TRO. Jimmy, you want to get started on the TRO?
Yeah, yes.
It looks good. No heartworm, no mange. Where'd you get her?
Shelter.
Good. There's too many puppy mills out there. I had a doxy in the other day. Some douche bred her so much. Poor thing, she said one giant hernia for a belly. Couldn't even walk. Those people can go straight to hell as far as I'm concerned. Anything else I can do for you?
You still in touch with your people?
Depends on the type of work you're looking for. Your do's, your don'ts, your wills, your won'ts.
Well, you tell me what you got. I'll tell you what I'll do.
I signed up 3 more clients at the mall today. Jesus, those mall walkers, easers are faster than you think. I could sleep for a decade.
Did you get what I asked? The code provisions.
Shit. It's in the car. Just give me a minute. I'll go. Where's... Chuck? Hey.
Chuck?
Yeah.